mistakes, but they forgot the woman, the mother, the soldier, the survivor. It's for the mothers, the queens, the women that held it all together, even when nobody noticed. Queens don't break, now they've been to rise, smile through the tears with fire in their eyes. Whole world heavy, but they still stand tall. Strong women carry everybody through it all. Queens don't fall, even under pressure. Heart full of pain, but they still are better. Bossed up mothers with a soul so gold. Built from struggle, now they unbreakable.
Single mama working late shifts tied, still came home and inspired a child. Bills on the table, but she made it work. Put everybody first while she silently hurt. Never let the kids see stress on her face, even when life pushed her out of place. Strong and different, they survive storms, turn broken houses into loving homes. And she beautiful, not just outside. It's the way she sacrifices pride. It's the way she still prays at night, even when everything don't feel right. She carried pain nobody knew, still found strength to pull through. Queen, a fighter, a mother, a survivor. Please don't break, no, they've been to rise. Smile through the tears with fire in their eyes. Whole world heavy, but they still stand tall. Strong women carry everybody through it all. Queens don't fall, even under pressure. Heart full of pain, but they still are better. Bossed up mothers with a soul so gold. Built from struggle, now they unbreakable. She got dreams too, don't forget that. Behind every strong woman, scars attached, so she glow different when she walk inside. Cause resilience made her electrified. She the backbone and healer, the guide. The reason families survive hard times, even when nobody gave applause. She still kept pushing through it all, and now the crown fit naturally. Cause greatness built her gradually. Every sacrifice, every sleepless night turned that woman into pure light. Strong women, strong mothers, queens forever. Queens forever. Queens forever. Strong mothers. Queens don't break. Hey, become stronger. Hey, made the journey only last longer. Every dark night made the soul shine bright. Now they stand powerful in the light. Queens don't fall, now they elevate. Turn pressure into something great. For every mother that gave her all, this the anthem for the strongest of all. For the mothers, for the queens, for the women that never gave up. Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
It's for the mothers.
You gonna have to mute yourself, young lady. Turn your noise canceling on. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You know, everybody goes through hard times, and everybody goes through ups and downs, and everybody hit bumps in the road, forks in the road, and everybody hits walls. But We're here to talk to these two young ladies and have a great conversation in the chat. Miss V, thank you for being here. Penny, thank you for being here. And Step, thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all for joining us this evening. Um, we're gonna have um, an intimate conversation with these two women because we're just here to have a conversation. We're here to possibly find some solutions and give some insight to the pitfalls that happen when women have been misled, no matter what age bracket, and these things haven't been taught. So we giving a honest assessment to what's up, class? How you feeling, bro? So we're giving an honest assessment to these women, um, helping them to see, the flaws and maybe where they hit the wall in these relationships, in their finances, in their homes, and in their everyday life. So y'all please help me welcome Miss Maddie and Miss Lavender Princess to the show. Hopefully you ladies have your noise canceling on. Please have your noise canceling on. We don't need all that background noise. We don't need all that background noise. Are you women ready? Are you ladies ready? Are you ready? I see Maddie. How you doing, Miss Maddie?
Hello, hello. Do you still hear
How
my
you doing?
background?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Yes, we do.
What do you
Yes,
hear?
we
Because
do.
there's nothing in my background. What do you hear?
Whatever it is, do better.
Do you
Okay.
have it's like a feedback, maybe like you have the podcast playing? That
Yeah, you
No,
might
sounds,
have to. Yeah,
that's
you
what
might
it
want to
sounds
turn
like
that
what
down.
it is. It's
I
feedback
don't.
from that.
I'm gonna
What's
go
up,
out and
brother
come back
Souls?
in
Brother
because I
Souls
don't
in the
have
building.
the podcast playing. So I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
All right, Miss Lavender.
Hello.
She's slow. Okay. So how was your day, ma'am?
It was a day. I mean, I can't really complain. Got a few things done, so I can't complain. How about you?
Man, my day was good, man. I love Wednesdays. I get in early, I get out early.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now prior to our conversation earlier this week, BG's in the building. What's up, BG? What's happening, brother? Yeah. Now the conversation that we had earlier, um, the conversation that we was having earlier, you was talking and discussing, you wanted to tap into the relationship portion of it. Marty, get yourself together, Marty. Leadership. It may be hard sometimes. So you wanted to tap into like maybe the relationship portion of it, and that was understandable. You know what I mean? And Marty wants to tap into the financial portion of it. But right now, more than anything, Marty needs some inspiration. Right now, she can use some inspiration because a lot is going on with her right now, and we're gonna
That
give
kind of
her.
takes both of us. I think I need inspiration as well.
That's understood. But we're gonna get to it, man. Hopefully, our chat is here to help, shed some advice and help y'all better navigate through this situation, man. Because this is more than just a conversation. This is almost like therapy. You know what I mean? And trying to shed some light on certain situations that, at this age, me, I've weathered many a storm, and seasoning is prominent over here, and I love helping people, not just women, but people navigate through this situation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, so are there any questions for me before I give questions for you?
I guess I no. I'm start the conversation, then I may have a question.
What's up, Miles? Welcome in. Welcome in. Penny said, just don't shoot the messengers coming from the place of love and respect. Yeah,
As long as
that
you
is
don't talk
definitely
about
that
my $150 nails again, we good. That I don't
that
get
was
done
that was
anymore.
BG. That was
I
BG.
know, I know. I'm just saying,
And
everybody.
he was coming from a brother's perspective. He was just trying to be a good brother. He
Hmm.
was just trying to be a good brother about them $150 nails.
Hmm.
The whole
Is my
package.
background gone now?
Yeah, your background's gone now.
Okay,
It'd be
I had
so
to
much. It'd
reset.
be so much. It'd be so much better if you was home like you was supposed to be.
No,
Don't
it's
start with
not.
me.
It's still there. No, it's
Don't
not.
start.
See,
It's
I'm
BG
still
about
said he
there.
was gonna leave that alone.
when I get to the house, I'll put myself back on. I'm like 2 minutes away.
All
Okay.
right, do that. Do that. So let me ask you this: when you hear I'm down but not out, what does that mean to you personally?
Me personally, I feel like right now I'm at the bottom at the well, but it's not a smooth well. There's notches or a rope or a ladder, so I'm not out. I could still get my way out of there. I'm not done for.
You're not done for.
Yeah, I'm
Me,
not done for.
when I hear like I'm down but I'm not out, you see some light. You know, and some people seem to whenever they get into a down and out place, they don't see any light.
True.
They don't see any light, and they speak negativity continuously over their life. It's kind of like when you know how it be like, say, when you looking for a job, looking for a job, and then it's like, oh, you frustrated, and then you finally get that interview, right? And then you finally get in there, boom, you got the job, and then as soon as you get the job, right, for the next 3 to 4 days, you getting phone calls from all them other jobs. Do you know? You notice that it happens like that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Why? You know why it happens like that? Because your mindset changed. That's called the law of attraction. So whenever you're down, but you feel like you're not out, that's still keeping a positive mindset. And once you keep a positive mindset and keep hope and keep faith, you can pull up out of that. You can pull up out of that. So that's what it's about. It's about keeping that positive mindset throughout everything. Staying in your strong feminine energy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I hear it, but that's hard.
I don't understand why.
You don't?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because financially, you're not in a hard place. I think yours is more emotional than financial.
I think I'm in a half of a financial hard place. Not quite. Like once I get some things caught up, I'll be back to being fine. It
Yeah,
won't take very long. Emotional, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm an emotional wreck. I'm that bad car crash that happened. Just a pile up. Everybody sitting on the highway. That's how bad this emotions are right now. They are kind of done. See the light? No, no,
I can
I
hear
don't.
you. I can hear you. She said, Miss V said it means this, whatever this may be, it's not the end all be all. And Step said, it's hope. And Miles said, it means you have a path forward. She said, do you quote affirmations or meditate or pray?
I used to do affirmations. I stopped. I need to get back to them. Yes, I do pray. I ain't gonna lie. I was just talking to my mom about this a couple of days ago. It's been kind of hard to even know what to say to God, which I know sounds crazy, but it's just like I'm at the point now. It's like, oof, it's kind of all I
You
got.
don't know
Ugh.
what to say?
Yeah, it's kind of like literally prayer time. Ugh, Jesus' name, amen. All right, God. And that's it.
Prayer,
Like, that's all I
prayer,
got.
prayer is like practice.
I
Prayer
mean,
is
I'm
like
an
practice.
amazing prayer. I'm an amazing prayer. I
Well,
am. I'm tooting my own horn. When it, like, if I had to pray for you right now, man, I could pray the freaking roof down. And I promise you, whatever you ask me to pray for, as long as it's moral and it's not against God, you getting it within a couple days. It's happening. As far as when it
okay.
comes to myself,
Maybe I mis.
though, it's hard
Oh,
for me to be like, I guess it's like I guess it's like a shame thing. Like, dang, God, like I know none of this catches God by surprise, but it's like, dang. God,
Hmm.
look at this. Look at all of this. Look at this mess. Look at this. Blah 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 blah. Just
Yeah.
crying. And it's just like, okay, I don't even know what to say no more. So I'm just gonna sit here and just.
So so yeah, I want Marty to come in on this one. I don't know what how long her 2 minutes is, but I need for her to come in on this one because she told me something today that really irked my spirit. And Gun, what's up, Gun? Show what's happening, my boy. He say,
I was
would it? He
I
say,
had been
what
on,
would
but
it
I
take
didn't.
to get out? He said, what would it take to get out? He said, and then she said, fortunately, he reads heart. But Gun Show asks you, what would it take to get out? Expect now. This is for you, Marty. Marty, this is for you. What would it
Ooh,
take? What would it take to get out?
to get out of what?
And then to get
My
out of
negative
that
mindset,
For
that
the
negative
or
financial
mindset.
part,
I thought you was here the whole time.
I have been here, but I'm there. That's a two-part question. So are we talking about my financial woe, or are we talking
No,
about my
we're talking about
mindset?
your mindset. The mindset is the first thing you got to get in
Ooh,
order is your mindset. You got to get your
I don't.
mindset in order first quarter.
I think I need to go back to my meditation. Um, I know I said how I felt earlier, so I need to get back to my meditation to try to find my center
No,
because I
no,
feel
no.
like
See,
I feel like
because
God has abandoned me.
yeah,
So the praying thing is whew, the catch 22.
because earlier what you was telling me, you was telling me like you felt like he abandoned you. You felt like you don't have it
Mm-hmm.
in you no more. You felt like you don't
Yes.
have to fight no more. And that
Yes.
negativity that you was speaking, it's like that is completely something that you cannot have in the midst of that because that'll only compound the problems and make them so heavy you'll never be able to carry them.
Like I said, I feel like he abandoned me. Um, and I told you that earlier. I feel like he abandoned me. I feel like when I was up, he was giving me blessings. He was there with me. And then once I lost my job, then I was watching my savings dwindle. Then I was watching everything turn to chaos and burn around me. And I feel like he put me on a boat with seven holes and left me out there to sink. So I do feel he abandoned me. And I don't know. And I told you, I don't know how to change that mindset, but that's how I feel right now. That's my truth right now. That's how I feel. And I
Steph
know
said
you
any professional help, any professional help.
yes, yes.
Because we all go through this. We all have been through this. And I think men carry that burden a little bit better than women do. You know what I mean? And that's when it comes to when we get to the relationship portion of the show, we got to also think about,
I would change that to mature men because no, not most men do not. I would say mature
yeah,
men carry that better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that's why it's a lot of things that you have to bear once you choose. Once you choose, it's a lot of things that you have to bear. Everything is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. Like Penny
But I don't
said, IP, do your prayers sound like how you're speaking right now? Prayer is just talking to God.
I can't tell you the last time I actually sat down and talked to him because once I
Woo!
started feeling like he abandoned me, I started
That's
focusing on I started focusing on my meditation. I started focusing on the here and now and being present. Um I think
if
that
you
after
leave
that,
the spiritual, if you leave the spiritual portion of it, if you leave the spiritual portion, and I'm not trying to act like I'm in the pulpit. This is just something that I stand on. If you
I
leave
know
the spiritual if you leave the spiritual portion of it, why are you meditating? Because that
because
is a connection between
meditation,
that's you.
it's really not. Meditation is more Okay, so I've been studying Buddhism, and
Mhm.
meditation is more of grounding yourself. It is embracing what's around you and being present in that moment. Um,
And how is that?
the
How's that helping?
spiritual, I used to be real spiritual and I used to pray a lot. And then, like, the ship got one hole, then it got two, then it got three. And now we up to like nine holes, and I'm taking on
Yeah.
water and I'm drowning. My
So
legs
how
is tired.
so
My
how
legs
that
is tired.
meditation working? So how that
I
meditation working?
stopped
Like
doing
what I'm
everything. I
like
stopped
that's what I'm
doing
saying.
everything.
Because
So I
you
just
have to find
started.
you you have to find some sort of spiritual grounding before
I
you
know.
can be grounded to anything.
And
You
like
have to
two
be you
weeks
got to
ago,
be tapped in with him. You have to be tapped in with him in order to tap in to anything else.
well, 2 weeks ago, I started to try to tap into something. But I haven't really been on this for a long time because I haven't had no spiritual guidance in a long while because I felt like he abandoned me. Why am I gonna keep praying to somebody that ain't answering none of my prayers? Why am I gonna keep thanking somebody who, as I thank you for what I have, he takes something else away? Like what is this? Like I just got to that point where how am I gonna keep praying to somebody, thanking somebody for what I have, and every time I feel like I thank him for what he's given me, he take it away. So I do feel like he abandoned me. And so I stopped on that spiritual train. I stopped all of it. I stopped looking at my Buddhism. I stopped looking at everything because I was just over it. I was done. I was tired of praying and being thankful and praying and being thankful. And every time I tell him thank you, he take that away too.
Man, when I'm not a real tabernacle type of dude. You know what I mean? I'm not a one to frequent a tabernacle. But I guess that's where that's where people go when they need they need like allow God to reintroduce himself, to be around and don't forsake the fellowship. Like I think that may be a lane that you might want to say, I'm gonna wake up this Sunday. And even if you got to do it online and find somebody who's doing church online, that's fine. But I think you need to go and sit amongst some saints and get you a refill. You need a refill. Gun Show said one way I know for sure to help you get out of that mindset is to do a 7-day fast. And Penny said sometimes we pray performatively because that's what we hear in church. But intimate relationship comes with speaking like God is your best friend. I know that's right. He said we all go through the feeling of abandonment. I think it's cause it's cause and effect of your own choices. We have to deal with the consequence of our choices. Says, do you have anybody in your corner? I don't think Marty has nobody. You got anybody in your corner, Marty?
I mean, no, not I got you there if I need somebody to talk to. And I have my best friend if I need somebody to talk to. But other than that, nah. I don't really I'm at that point in my life where I don't feel worthy of a lot of stuff. And and I know that it stems from my mindset and how I feel right now, but it's just how I feel. It's not a I'm not trying to how do I put this into words? Like I know that I'm not like I feel like an outcast in my own body, if that makes sense. Like I know my consequences. There's consequences to every action. But I feel like, okay, I got my credit right. I did what I needed to do. I bought a house. Everything was going great. I was thankful. I was thanking the Lord for everything that He's provided me with, for everything that He has done for me. And then, boom, I lost my job. And everything from there just went downhill. There was no happy medium or, you know, there was none of that. There was no happy place. And as my savings started dwindling and I still haven't found a job, I am overwhelmed and frustrated and ready to just kind of throw in the towel. And I don't have anyone here that I can just like, oh, you in my corner, we gonna go 10 tones in. No, I don't have that here. I have
Mm.
my kids and I have myself. So, and
Penny said,
I don't put
Marty, do you see it as punishment from God or the consequences of your own actions?
a little of both, Penny. A little of both.
BG says, we have to hold ourselves accountable. I'm not saying everything is your fault, but one mistake can lead to a series of negative effects. He said, Gunshow say, how can we help you financially? He says,
I,
never quit on God. He said, never quit on God and never
I'm
make a
trying.
permanent decision in a temporary situation. Hey, that's great advice, my brother. Gunshow, that's great advice, my brother. And he said, Penny say, Marty, usually when God strips more and more, he is trying to get you to stop relying on anything but him.
Yeah, but I'm like, who am I supposed to rely on if I can't rely on him and myself? Because if we are on the same page and every time I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, show me the way. And and right before I stopped praying and just completely was like, okay, he said I'm on my own. I was praying, I was being thankful, I was gracious, I was humble. You know, I don't believe every Christmas I would save my money, and do a donation to a certain charity or whatever it may be. And I was doing good and I was doing everything I was supposed to do. But,
You had me so lost for words today, speaking to you. I was like, man,
but
just get out of El Paso, man. I was like, get your ass out of El Paso.
I'm not in El
Like I,
Paso,
I
but
was at I'm never at loss for words. I always have something to tell someone when they speak the way you spoke today. And I was like, I have nothing for you
yep,
because that mindset, I tell you this, your mindset is absolutely horrible.
it is. And it wasn't always like this. It wasn't. But I
And
feel
Gunshot
like,
say, in this time, you need to discover what your purpose is.
yes, and I just don't know what my purpose is. I feel like I'm floundering and I need a job. I felt like when I had a job, I had a purpose. I had a purpose. I was there. I was helping people. I had a purpose. Now I feel like I'm just treading water and and there's no boat coming to save me. Financially, I need a job. And because of the area I'm in, it's hard to find a job because I don't speak Spanish. And then I can't move from the area either. I can't move from the area either. I can't move from the area either because I don't have the funding to do it. I'm
Stephanie say,
here.
your story reminds me of Job. So you should read his story if you haven't already. She's read it. She just haven't. She hasn't absorbed it. I think she reads a lot, but she doesn't absorb what she reads.
I think that before I had the connection, and I feel like the further I go away
Mm.
from my faith, the further I go away from my faith, the further I am away from really absorbing any of it. Because all I see is negativity as I read the Bible. And I know
Hey,
it's my mindset.
Penny said it sounds like your faith is rooted in your job, your house, and savings, and it's painful. But usually, God wants it to just be you and Him, not the
Penny,
stuff
I
I
just use the
listed.
stuff as I use the stuff because it's easier for me to explain it that way. But my faith, when I started my faith journey, I didn't have no house. I didn't have nothing. I just had me starting over from scratch with two small kids and a almost teenager, figuring out how am I going to get us right. Okay, so my faith got me through it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Without faith, I wouldn't have been here to have these conversations. So my faith
Before,
was
wait,
there.
wait. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What was your mindset prior between the from you leaving the military and to you and for you getting the job? Where were you mentally and faithfully when between leaving the military and getting this job that you lost?
I was in church every Saturday. I was reading my
So you
Bible.
seven
I
day
was doing
Adventist?
my yeah.
You're,
I
you're
was
7 day
doing,
Adventist.
yes, I was doing my
Okay.
scriptures. I was doing my lessons every morning. I was, I was in it. I had my babies. We was all reading our little Bible studies. We was doing everything. I was faith driven.
Mm-hmm.
But as things started to crumble and I am asking for help, I'm asking for guidance, I'm asking for all this stuff and none of it's coming. And then I'm looking like, okay, why am I doing all this Bible study in the morning? Why am I doing this connection with him if he's not showing up? Why
Mm.
am I
He said,
thanking him for stuff? Wait, why am I thanking him for stuff? Why am I thanking him for my life? Why am I thanking him that I could breathe? And then I ended up having 3 surgeries back to back. I'm thanking him. I'm constantly thanking him. And it's not just the materialistic things. I mean, I almost died. Where was he? I had 3 surgeries back to back. I almost hemorrhaged to death, walking around dying and didn't know. And he didn't guide me. So now I'm like, okay,
mm.
I done came from the bottom. I had 3 surgeries back to back trying to save my life. And it was touch and go for a minute. And then I finally got to the go portion and I'm like, okay, but where were you?
Ooh.
So it's not about materialistic things. It's just more people relate when you use materialistic things. They relate to what you're saying. But my thing goes deeper than just
You you
materialistic.
know
It goes
you
to
know
the
how that
heart of what I'm
sounds.
feeling.
You know how that sounds. You know how that sounds to me. Now, what would happen? Okay, let's just say we woke up tomorrow morning, phone rang. Hey, we need you to come in and blah 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 blah. You slide down there, blah 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 blah. You get the job first quarter, yeah yeah yeah, and then you get the job. Boom, you come back. They tell you, boom, they give you a bonus. Not off the top, you just get the job. You get a bonus. So off the top, you come back with bread. What is your mindset then?
It's still gonna
Yeah,
be the way it is
the
now.
whole time. You really
No,
think
it's
so?
still yes. Because even listen, my struggle with my faith started after I almost died. It didn't start because of the housing situation that I'm in now. It didn't start there. It started when I almost died. That's when my faith got tested. And it's just the fact that everything else piles on top of that, which pushes me further and further away, if that makes sense. It didn't start because of my finances. No, it started because I almost died. And in almost dying, he wasn't there. And and I felt like, okay, well, where were you to point me in the direction? I'm going to Dr. Faithfully, I'm
Mm.
doing what I'm supposed to do, but I'm walking and dying all at the same time and never knew.
It says Miles say sometimes we carry unnecessary burdens.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing what you don't need is a good place to start.
Mm-hmm.
Say preach on Penny. They say, do you trust what you're praying for that God will make a way, or you just pray and hope that He makes a way? It's a
I
big difference.
honestly, I'm
Good
honestly
question. Good question, Gun.
in beginning of my life when I actually had my faith, I did pray to him and I just, hey, he's gonna put me where I need to be. I had all faith in that. But
Mm.
now I don't pray.
All right. Wolf said, start back doing what you were doing. You could have been close to the finish line. You just didn't see the light. And Steph
Mm.
said, where do you stay?
Oh, I'm in
She said, where do you
Edinburgh.
stay?
I'm in Edinburgh, Texas.
Step, you know where that's at?
It's over here by Mexico.
Ooh-wee. That's pressure. Wolf says, you may not get the job you want, but get a job. Have Google translate for you, woman. Would you let a man make these excuses? He said, would you let a man make these excuses?
I have no idea, BG, what I would let a man do, not do, because right now I'm not dating anyone. Because, like I said last time, until I'm financially stable and my mentals is in the right place, I can't date anybody.
Mm,
I don't feel
mm,
worthy to date anyone at this moment in time because what do I bring to the table besides my baggage?
mm, Marty, you are a focused person and chase purpose. Understand the talent God has for you. Exist whether you have the job or purpose. Mm. Yeah, he said a mouthful. He said a mouthful. Marty, if your faith got you through when you had nothing, it will again. What did you do in the military as a job?
The first enlistment, I did chemical operations specialist, and my second enlistment, I did all wheel mechanic.
Mm. He said, but you survived the surgeries and didn't die. Grace is you still here, love.
I hear you, Penny. I
BG
hear
said,
you.
you alive. You were guided. And Stephanie said, she said, I'm a supervisor at Maximus Federal. You know what that is?
Yes, it's a call center.
It's a call center. We're hiring. Not sure what level you're on, but it's a job.
Yeah, I
See?
applied for him. I'm
See?
actually waiting. I'm waiting on Maximum, right? Maximus to answer me back. I applied to two of
Hey,
their
hey,
things.
Step, I'll send you the information over. See,
Yeah.
look at that. See, look what we got. Bang! Boom, boom. And that's God's child right there. Hey, you know what it is, baby girl. Hey, that's God's child right there. You dig? Yeah. See, look at that. You should have screenshot that. He say, got to let them land. I digress. Mm-mm. Sounds to me you blessed, but not to the degree you want to be from your POV.
That's a hard one, BG, because I don't feel blessed. I feel like I'm on a fast I didn't ask for and in a place where I need to get out of. So I know my negative train of thought is not a productive train of thought, but mentally I am having a hard time getting out of it.
Mm. Stephanie says, I know lost as well. When my mother passed, the only way that I was able to get through was my faith in God.
I feel that.
Penny says, you're living past that moment. If you almost dying should have said, I matter to God enough for him to carry us when we see we have can't see we have dead. Yeah.
And that's
Wolf says, I'm not overlooking what you've gone through. He said, but be grateful for what you've got. The best thing in life is life, hypothetically speaking. And
I feel
Stephanie
that.
says, no, but we also have remote positions. Is that close to El Paso?
No, I'm in the opposite direction from El Paso. I'm about 12 hours. I'm on the other side of Mexico,
What?
over by South Padre Island.
Damn. You in the middle of no damn well. Y'all probably just
Uh,
got a Walmart and a Lowe's out that bit.
We have
We'll
everything
say,
out here.
I'll leave this alone. I feel you, bro.
Nah.
He said, I'll leave
Wolf,
this
I do
alone.
appreciate you.
I'm sure Border Patrol will accept your military experience. Just a thought.
They actually won't because of my disability.
Damn.
I can't even get in the call center, Penny.
Okay, so how can we help both of y'all?
Go ahead and take that lavender. Let me think on that.
Okay,
What's up? What's
be
up?
more specific with the question. How can we help person?
Yeah, he was like he had said he wanted to say, can we help financially? But I think it's more. I think you're more on the advice of.
Look, I'll put my cash app up. I take any blessings. I ain't gonna lie, it will pay, and I promise you, it will pay bills. Put gas in the freaking vehicle.
You know we
No
can't hear
lie.
her, right?
You can't hear her.
No.
I can hear her.
You the only one.
Let me
I
go
hear
out and
her
try.
thing moving, but I can't
What's up, Super Mac?
Let
Welcome
me
in.
go out and try to
but I
come
don't hear
back
her
in.
voice.
All right, do that. He say, question. You believe in God. That doesn't bless chaos, but you speak chaos. Silence is where he guides you. Where he guides you. Transitions are a solo mission.
Yep. They are
Said,
so.
Marty, do you need a job? Need?
Yes.
He say, we can. We can hear you. He say, we can hear her.
Oh, I
You
guess
just
it's
couldn't hear
just
her.
me. Yeah, I guess it's just me.
Say, sounds like disability discrimination. Here you go with that discrimination again, Superman.
It's because
My dog.
with the border patrol, you have to pass the PT test and some other things that they got going on. You really like that word discrimination, though.
So if you had no disability, you could work in the call center now. Wow. He
Yep.
said I could she said I could hear her.
Yeah,
That's
I guess I'm the only
wild.
one not hearing her. So
Hey, Souls, let me ask you a question, Souls, because LP back. Let me ask you, he says, so are you putting your kids before your need? Soul says, are
my
you putting your kids
listen.
before your need?
So my kids are always before everything. I'm not gonna lie to you and say they not. I'll break my back. I'll pawn everything I own as long as they straight. I'm okay in that aspect. My kids will always come before me
Why?
because it's my job as their mom to make sure they don't feel my struggle. It's my job as their mom to make sure that they are children living a
Why?
children's life and they don't have to
Why?
carry my burdens because that's what it is.
Why?
Because children
Why?
aren't supposed to carry their parents' burdens. They're not. Children are not supposed to carry their parent burden. Children are not supposed to grow up before their time. Children need to be children. It's the one thing that I detest about how my mother raised me.
I. Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
I
Go
I
ahead.
detested how she raised me because she made me grow up before my time. She made me carry her burdens with her. I didn't want to know what my dad was doing. I didn't want to know that he was on drugs. I that those aren't burdens that I should not have had to carry as a child.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, mm, mm.
Anything, Lavender? You got any words of encouragement for your sister?
Oof, that man.
That shit heavy, ain't it? It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. Penny said, you can't work as an admin at a mechanic shop since you got that background.
Oh, Penny, you ever serve in the military? That's not a real background, Penny. I don't know how to really work on no car. I could change a tire, but that's a
He said
stat.
an admin. He said an
I say you can
admin.
do admin.
I've
That's
never
different.
applied for the admin at a mechanic shop.
Soul says, okay, so you don't need anything but a real conversation with them.
Um, And no, I need a job. I need to feel secure. I need to get myself out of this negative downward spiral that I'm in. I need a lot of things, but right now I need to catch up on everything that I owe to everybody before I can start feeling like I'm above the water. I think that a lot of people forget that a financial struggle is the hardest struggle a lot of people go through. And not only am I bipolar with personality disorder, but I struggle with anxiety and depression. So you're putting all of that, and then the financial is really killing my mental stability. So
So
without the
said
mental
you
stability,
can't you can't neglect you to build them. Just cut one activity off, not whole thing.
what activities?
What's up, Skull? Welcome in, Skull.
What do you
He
mean
say
by activity, souls?
the activities.
What activities? We don't do nothing. We don't go nowhere. We don't even go out to eat.
Penny say get her souls.
What activities
Say
do I
so.
need to cut, souls? Because I we don't got no activities right now. We don't go out to eat. Our activities going outside and looking at each other while we outside. We ain't got no activities.
Soul says, Marty, stop fighting the battle you already won. He said, your past is no longer your battle. It's hard to message.
Yeah, my past is not my battle anymore. I'm in a different battle right now.
Hmm. And Step says, but make sure you're putting your oxygen mask on first while you're riding that plane, and then put it on your children. How can that be? How can they be straight if you're not emotionally?
Steph, I can't even answer that question for you.
And so says Step, she's not there yet. It's okay.
Yeah, I can't answer that question
Yeah.
for you. Cause I'm one of those parents where I'll go hungry as long as they eat, I'm okay.
He says y'all have an accountability partner. Gun say y'all have an accountability partner.
No.
I talk to my mom ish most about most of my stuff, even though I know I can't talk to her about everything. I don't want to burden her, so
That's what she
I
there for.
guess I guess kind of no.
That's what she there for. That's what your
I
parents should be
don't
there for.
I don't have an accountability partner. I have my journal.
Chopped liver. I am chopped liver. I am
And
chopped
you're
liver.
different because just
Um,
like today when I was talking to you, you got completely silent because you had no words.
no, because I had told you what I had. I like you gotta stop thinking so negatively. You have to pull yourself out of the negative way of thinking.
I understand that, but I need someone to help me to figure out how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I am in a negative spiral, lost in my negativity. I am lost in all the things that are going wrong. Do I know that around me there are blessings? Yes, my kids are happy, healthy, sane, right? I know my kids are happy, healthy, sane. I know that they are fed. I know that they're okay. I know that I'm okay. I'm surviving. I am alive. I know that there's positive in there, but the negative spiral is just so prominent in the forefront in the four fourths of my mind. It's the things that I'm not doing correctly that cause me to feel unworthy and sinking, if that makes sense.
So says there has to be a child sport, etc.
What do you mean child support?
Supermax,
Like
a child
financially?
sport, a child sport, a
Yeah,
child
my daughter
sport. Volleyball.
plays for the yeah, she plays for the high school.
He says that's what he was talking about. Say one activity, not all. Say moms can be a lot. He say it can be a lot. You seem strong. Are there any qualities that you feel came from your mom that benefits you? Your openness is a display of real power. Listen to yourself.
Me and my mama don't get along. What I've learned from my mother is to not do what she did.
That part right there. Not about my mom, but yeah.
Yeah. We have different me and her have different ideas on how to raise kids. We have different ideas about life in general. Her thing is, I know as she's getting older, she is getting better, but the relationship was damaged when she dropped me off at my grandma's door. You can't get
Hey,
back
super,
that.
super Mac. I agree with you. Souls, you're doing a great job. Respect. He says, I
Yes.
apologize. I apologize, Marty. I'll listen. I can hear you combative at this moment.
Souls, I am listening to you. Stop trying to bite your tongue. My skin is made of tougher things. Speak, because when you speak, I listen and I have to take it in and really think about it to digest it, but I'm taking it in. I'm taking in all that you guys are telling me. I may
He said,
have my reasonings behind it, but trust and believe when I tell you, I'm taking in all of your words. From Penny telling me, that my prayer, me being alive, me building that spiritual base for myself. I listen to BG too. I'm listening. I just need to take it in.
just what I said. Big Skull say, that's what I'm all say. That's what I always say. I'm going to put my mask on first, then theirs, and I can't save them if nobody saves me.
Yeah.
He said, okay, let's change that. Hey, gun show ready to help. He ready
Yeah.
to lend a hand. He say,
Listen, I'll send my
Um,
cash app to Uncle Plug. Sure will. But I'm telling you, I
Shit.
will take a blessing. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, all
Help me
blessings are
pay a
welcome.
bill. Help me pay a bill,
Sure.
please. Cause
All
Lord
blessings are
knows.
welcome all the time, but I know that my pride is going to come before my fall. And my pride, I'm going to let y'all know now, my pride is a downfall of me.
Lavender Princess is not prideful. She is grateful and thankful. At all. I learned to not be prideful years ago. I am
Yeah.
not prideful.
Yeah.
Soul
I have a
said,
lot of
Soul said, I
shame. I have a lot
heard
of shame.
what? Say that again.
I said I have a lot of shame because I'm too old to be in this struggle. I have a lot of
Now,
shame because
now,
I
now,
feel like
fellas,
I'm
fellas,
not doing my
fellas,
job.
fellas, fellas, fellas. I was speaking to her earlier, and she said that to me that she has a lot of shame, and I said that shame aligns with ego. Was I
No, you said
correct in
aligns
that
with pride.
assessment?
You
It
said
aligns
aligns
with
with
pride.
pride.
It aligns with pride. Is that true in my assessment? And so said, he said, I heard a parable of a man drowning. He turned down all help because he had a vision of what he thought his hell would be.
Yeah, I wish I had. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish I had a boat, a door floating, something, soul, something. I'll take a floating door during the hurricane. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit on that roof and die. I just need somebody to help to throw me a floating door down the river. I'm gonna jump on it. Like I said, my thing is I need the help to get out the negative mindset because I know in my head, and especially because I don't have that account of I don't have the people around me, and nobody is gonna sit there and talk to their kids about all their problems. My mama did that to me, and it is not it. Okay, I don't like it. I don't think I should have. I
He
don't
said,
think that as my place as a mom, I should do that.
so you are a real parent. Child's eat first, respect. So says
Yes.
we are say we trying, you fighting back, LOL.
Oh no, souls. I mean, don't get it twisted. I talk because I'm trying to get the things out my head, but I'm hearing what you're saying because I know if the plane going down, I got to put my mask on first. Okay,
Say, Marty,
I
you
know
sound
that.
like you've dealt in your own say dealt on your mental state right now.
Yes,
He say you no, I'm sorry. He say it sounds like you're dialed in
I'm
on your
dialed
mental
in.
state right now. He say
Mm-hmm.
not trying to get into the medication, but you seem stable. He say
Mm-hmm.
it's time to look past your mental and emotional state.
I think right now because of my financial stresses, my mental state, especially my anxiety, is at the forefront. So I'm trying to combat that so that I can do what you guys are telling me. So I can, see the light at the end of
So
the
you saying
tunnel.
so you saying that your faith will come back after these things are fixed and
I'm
you can get your
trying to
mental
get
right.
my faith. I just told you I'm trying to get my faith back now by, like researching Buddhism and trying to find different ways because the Bible's not for me right now. I'm reading the words, but I'm not taking any of the meaning, if that makes sense.
Because you're probably talking instead of reading.
But talk to myself.
I got you laughing.
Thank
I
you.
got you. I got you. Scope say you need to meditate. He says, as
Mm-hmm.
long as you, Penny said, as long as you claim it, it so shall be. Scope
Okay.
said, and clear your mind.
Mm.
She said, there's people in there talking. Your kids aren't measuring sticks. You just admitted to do whatever for them. So it's a false reality. The
Mm.
things you are doing correctly far outweighs anything you listed. Penny says the biggest things I hear is that you have to move past the scars of your past to even experience the present.
Still working on
Supermax
those.
says, so she did teach you, maybe find solace in her knowing her limitations as a parent, letting go of all you love to protect all you love is also parenting.
Mm.
Soul says, it's funny, but Lavender has opened herself to reality. I respect it. Yes. Yes, she has. Yes, she has. This is no judgment zone. Hey, boy, you are what? This your first time in here, boy, on Uncle
I'm
Plug,
like,
and
Gun
you
Show doing
already
it
know.
big tonight.
Man, look,
Okay, Gun
man,
Show, I
look.
hear you.
He said, "This is no judgment." I told him, "This is a cash, not the issue. If you can't get out of your own way, and
And that's
understand
why
that
I'm here.
dedication to plan without emotion can help a lot more than
Mm-hmm.
diving into your feeling."
True.
Penny says, "And yes, shame and hurt is a result of a prideful mindset."
Yeah. Because I got a
I
lot of
was feed,
shame. I got a lot of shame.
I was feeding
Hmm.
you today. It says,
Yeah.
just move. You're losing where you are. So what you have to lose by so what do you have to lose by moving?
Oh, the reason I can't move souls is because I do not have the funding to do such an taking at this moment. I need to get out of debt, and I'm in a
She
lot of
gotta
it right now.
she gotta sell that house.
Yes.
They say aligns
I'm
with
in the
comparison. Plug
process.
TV, comparison breeds envy. And Soul says,
Yeah.
stop talking.
How am I supposed to answer the question if I don't talk, souls? Make it make sense. I can't
You'll
answer
see.
your question.
They'll
I
make it
can't
make
answer the
sense in a second.
question.
Is there anything positive that you can build from? I know where that question coming from. My mind's like, damn, is there anything positive you could build from?
That I'm about to sell this house.
Hurry up.
That I'm about to sell this house. I mean,
Say be
that's what it
careful,
is right
souls.
now.
Remember Deion Sanders on the on the other segment. He said, yep. He said, yep.
Yeah. So
Then it says
once
kids need
selling the house.
kids need a basic understanding of the situation, an issue relevant to the house to deal with the environment around them. He said they will see it whether you hide it or not.
Yeah, I don't hide
And
all of
they
it, Penny.
and if they find out, I guarantee they will be more upset if you didn't trust them with it.
They know the basics, Penny, but I don't go into like all my woes. They know the basic of what we dealing with right now. But like I
Say good
said, selling
good
this
evening,
house is
Penny.
the
Just
positive.
sold again.
Yep.
Just sold again.
Yep.
Wolf said, You're back against the wall. I don't want to offer any advice. That's impossible. I think you need to rent your house out, live in your car, or a budget suite. Go to the closest city with the middle class. Say
Ooh,
you don't need it. Soul say you don't need it.
yes.
He said, look at the chat, everyone in the chat is here to help. Let the house go foreclosed. You already
Oh
in
no,
debt.
we not. I'm gonna sell it, souls. I can't foreclose, or I won't be able to use my VA benefits again.
So you gotta be your biggest cheerleader. You will never convince me I ain't the shit. So you never convince me I ain't the shit. Soul's trying to say he's saying Soul's trying to
Yes,
save it. Soul's
he
trying to
is.
save it. I'm
He
telling you.
is.
Make sure you're not getting addicted to pity and negativity. I've been there.
Yes,
Hey, hey,
I'm
hey,
trying,
Steph.
Steph. I'm
Hey, Steph. We got
trying,
up out of the Steph. We got up out of the dinner.
man.
We got up out of the
Man, Steph, I'm trying. I'm trying my.
yeah. Then it says you focusing on the hole you dug, but not seeing you can't just climb out. Do you have a van? No, she has an SUV, but not a van. Downsizing is not shameful. It's an adjustment. Say Penny, respect. He said, so he said, Miles, yes, sir. Super Mac, I quit. You silly, man.
So,
You
souls, you're
silly.
saying
Right.
if I foreclose the house, right? If I foreclose the house, what would my debt ratio be then? Because that's what I'm looking at. Like, that's why I was like, I need to sell it because I don't want to have like a $300,000 house on my shoulders. So that's why I was saying if I foreclose as opposed to selling, how does that affect my credit to get me back where I need to be on my feet?
Super Max say 333, love you. You just gotta believe in yourself half as much as we believing in you. He says billionaires file bankruptcy daily. He say the thing about a man versus a woman is that we come to the realization that pity and emotion don't feed mouths. Souls is in the building.
Can you hear me, Plug?
Loud and clear, sir.
Marty,
Yes.
you have nothing. You're trying to you're worrying about problems that people worry about that have something. You don't own that house. You're in debt of that house. Just let it
Yes.
go. Rich people file bankruptcy every day. You won't be the first and you won't be the last. But as long as you sit there thinking that there's hope, just leave. Just leave.
Oh,
Read.
I'm in the process, souls. I'm packing actually as we chitter chat. I'm
You need some
packing.
help? You need some help? You need us what you
You
need? You
coming
need a
down? I mean, come down. I'm trying to sell these couches. Come
no,
on
you
down
got
here.
some don't sell nothing. Go. Go. You remember
Oh no, I
go read the book of Luke
okay.
when he told the 70 people, go out, do my work, take nothing with you. The world will get you what you need, Marty. You literally sat here. There's multiple people in the chat that has offered you help.
Yes.
What do you need
Help me.
financially?
I know, but it's so hard to ask for stuff and I told you my pride's gonna be my downfall.
Okay, well,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
you let me know when you need me to pick you up off the road.
I told you I need help. Y'all need to help me. Like help me to see that it's
But
okay to ask for help.
you have to take the
Like,
first step though.
yes, but I'm asking y'all for help. That's what this show is about. I'm taking the first step. I need
Marty,
help because I
Marty,
don't know
How much debt you got?
with the house or just in
Just answer
general.
my question. How much debt you got?
About 475,000.
Nobody in the chat can
God,
give you that right now.
Oh,
hell
I know
no.
that. I'm not asking nobody to give me
So
that.
think about it. It don't matter if we gave you 20,000 today. You're gonna still be in debt to another 380,000. Get
Yeah.
out. Get
And
out of
I
the
am.
sunken chair. Come to Dallas. Go where you have people that can support you and help you get on your feet. You're fighting a lose-lose battle at this point. You see what I mean? Why not
Yes.
somebody give you 20 grand to start anew? That's a month.
Facts.
That's a month of an apartment for you and your children. Like,
Only a fool will help you in your situation now because you're not going to get out of it. You're just going to be. It's going to be a
No.
moment of relief, just to fall back
Yes.
in it next month. You know what I mean?
So yeah, because what I'm doing right now is I was gonna sell the house. I'm gonna go to my mom's house because she's not in it, and I'm gonna stay there for a year so I could pay down the debt. And then after that, take another 6 months to regain my savings account and my oh shit account, and then go from there. I think
Just
that's a solid plan, but I don't know.
just get out
Maybe
the
I'm
house. Just leave the house, Marty. You got a house that you don't got to pay for. Just go to mom. Forget the foreclosure and all that stuff that's gonna happen. Go start life new. Start
okay.
every day new. You go move in your mom old house, right? You get to start a new
Mm-hmm.
story. You get a new story. You
Yes.
get to rebrand.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be people calling your phone. It's gonna be people calling your phone. They're gonna blow you up. You know what you can do that's great? Get a new phone number. You can start over.
Facts.
You can start over. I know it sounds bad to say that, but like, don't let what you're currently living in dictate the next 3 to 4 or 5 years because it's only gonna get worse.
I understand that one.
So that's all I had to say. I'm sorry to interrupt y'all show, man. I was on my
Oh, you didn't
Peloton.
Nah,
interrupt. I
you good.
told you I
You
was
good,
I
Doc.
I
was trying to
You
understand what you
good,
were
Doc.
saying, so I'm happy you jumped up here. So
yeah.
I know what you're saying, and I'm gonna leave with what I got and just keep it pushing. We're gonna
Stay.
take our clothes and our shit with us, and then everything else could just stay here, and they can figure out how to get rid of it.
All right. This is what we finna do. We finna switch gears and we finna